In a city like Istanbul, the scale of modern life is measured in millions. Every street and square is packed with the relentless density of a global metropolis. But this extreme physical proximity often hides a sociological paradox. The more crowded our cities become, the more fractured our communal bonds feel, leaving individuals isolated in the middle of the swarm. To address this fracture, traditional Islamic arts rely on a built-in historical mechanism specifically designed to bridge the gap between the individual and the community. These artistic practices are a primary tool for cultivating Ukhuwa Islamiyya, the intentional and active development of Islamic brotherhood. To understand how a community is built from nothing, we have to look at the literal mechanics of the art, the pressure of a calligrapher's stroke, and the chemistry of a marbling tray. The solution to urban isolation is found in the physical and chemical requirements of these ancient processes. It begins with the preparation of the canvas. In Ebru, or water marbling, the water is thickened with carrageenan, creating a viscous, gelatinous base. Natural earth pigments are then introduced to the surface. These colors are heavy and dense. Without a specific intervention, they would simply sink or dissolve into the liquid. This chart illustrates the role of oxgall. Adding this natural acid modifies the water's surface tension, allowing pigments to expand across the surface. As a second color is added, it forces existing colors to move without mixing. They coexist, retaining distinct borders. The artist then uses brushes made of horsehair and rosewood to manipulate these floating colors, weaving them into intricate, interdependent patterns without ever destroying the original pigment. This chemistry serves as a physical proof of coexistence, showing how diverse, independent elements can occupy a single space without erasing one another. This same logic of coexistence is applied to the people making the art, particularly within Istanbul's lifelong learning centers, or İSMEK. These classrooms bring together individuals from opposite ends of the spectrum, doctors and students working alongside housewives and the unemployed. The master-apprentice dynamic functions as a social leveler. Outside hierarchies disappear, replaced by a shared discipline requiring equal patience and mutual respect. This integration is most visible when separate disciplines merge, like a marbled background overlaid with precise golden calligraphy. Two artists must align their work perfectly to produce a single unified piece. By forcing disparate, isolated individuals into this shared, highly controlled discipline, the classroom produces a single, cohesive social network. The measurable impact is seen in the reports of local psychologists, who now recommend these courses as a clinical tool to manage stress. Meanwhile, students previously outside the labor market use these skills to produce goods for sale, transforming their role in the city's economy. Because of this measurable social impact, UNESCO has officially protected Turkish marbling as an intangible cultural heritage, recognizing it as a primary driver of community empowerment and social dialogue. The culmination of these efforts is found in Yazılı Ebru, where traditional calligraphy and water marbling are combined into a single complex layer. The finished artwork serves as a permanent record of the community's shared discipline, a visible artifact of the invisible social capital built within the classroom. This communal focus mirrors the practice, holding firmly to a shared rope in times of division, using art to anchor the individual to the group. Every drop of pigment and every stroke of ink is a physical manifestation of Ukhuwa Islamiyya, proof that a brotherhood can be sustained through the same patience and discipline required to preserve the art.